Yo, what is good everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Novel and welcome back to yet another YouTube video. Now guys, in today's video I've got something a little bit different. I'm going to be going over 5 tips that will drastically help you improve in Hyperscape. Now I want to say something right before we hop into it. I understand the frustration of all the console players that are unable to play this game right now. So if you check out my previous video, I did discuss the release date information for this game. Now, even though some of you can't play this game right now, this video will prepare you for when the game comes out. I'm going to be discussing tips and tricks that will help you improve your gameplay, movement, and overall game performance. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to watch throughout the entirety of the video. I've got some juicy, kind of saucy things to show you. So let's not waste any more time and let's bounce right into the video. So guys, let's hop right into the first tip, which is movement within Hyperscape. Now as you guys know, the movement in this game is extremely fast paced, and depending on how you play, it can get pretty advanced. So the best tip to movement and navigating your way around the map is jump sliding. Now if you've ever played Apex Legends before, you'd know that instead of jump sliding, you would slide first and then jump and repeat the process, which is the easiest way to maneuver within Apex. But in Hyperscape, it's quite the opposite. In this game, you would need to jump and then slide in order to get the best momentum for movement. This is definitely something you have to get used to, because if you're already used to one movement system from one game and you come into Hyperscape, then it definitely will take some time to get used to. So my best advice for this movement tip is to keep practicing, especially if you have the game available for you to play right now. So when the game actually does come out on console, guys, I highly suggest you take the time to hop into the firing range and just practice the movement and see what best suits you as a Hyperscape player. Now, one more little small tip of advice with this thing. Jumping and sliding offers a longer slide than if you had to slide and then jump. There is a little bit of a delay if you had to slide first and then jump. So if you had to jump first and then slide, it offers more speed and a much longer slide, which allows for better movement. Now guys, moving on to the next tip for controller is practice and get familiar with the aim assist. Now there has been tons of controller players in Hyperscape that have said that the aim assist is fairly strong, but only because of the movement and how fast paced the game actually is. Not only that, guys, the PC players do have a higher advantage over console players and and controller players, because their movement playing on keyboard and mouse is much more advanced. It allows for them to have 2 separate hands doing 2 separate things, whereas you have a controller, you're using one modem, you're using one set of instructions that allow you to move in one specific way. Now right now there is no way to currently change your settings on a controller. For instance, if you want to change your button layout, you unfortunately cannot do that right now because Hyperscape is currently in the beta stage. But when the actual game does come out, I will release a settings video that will provide you guys with the best movement settings and button layout settings. But for now, you're gonna have to work with the default settings and try and get used to it for the time being. So in Hyperscape, there is no immediate lock on. In order for the aim assist to kick in, you need to already be aiming at the player you're about to shoot. Now I'm going to say that again. There is no immediate lock on. You need to aim at the guy you're about to shoot in order for there to be some kind of lock on. Now once you're locked in, the aim assist does get fairly strong, especially from close to medium range, but it does die down when you aim at far range. Now whilst you're aiming at the desired player and you start strafing from left to right, you will notice that the aim assist will help you maintain your lock on, but not as strongly if you had to be standing still. Now another tip of advice, the best way to practice this is to hop into the firing range and practice and get familiar with the aim assist yourself, so when you hop into a game, you can hit the shots, you know, especially because you have the help of aim assist. Now guys, with that being said, let's move on right to the next tip, which is always make sure that you're fusing your weapons and hacks. Forgot about hacks. Always fuse your hacks. Now, when fusing a weapon, the weapon will instantly get reloaded, and if you fuse a hack, it will instantly charge up the hack so you can immediately get back to carrying your team. And I know majority of you guys watching this video are probably sweats. I don't know, I'm just assuming. But if you need to reload your weapon, you can pick up an exact copy of your currently equipped weapon, and the gun will be fused and automatically reloaded. This will also replenish your ammo for that gun. So the same thing applies with a hack. If you already have a hack, pick up the exact copy of that hack. It will be upgraded and it will be immediately charged up so you can use it once again. Now, the next thing and the next tip to move on to is always be wary of the kill counter in the near bottom part of your screen. Now, this pretty much just indicates how many players are left on a squad after you've killed someone that belonged to the squad that you're shooting at. So if you've killed someone, the skull counter will notify you how many people are left on that specific squad, so you can be prepared to clutch up and take down the rest of the team. That's actually a pretty cool little function that they've added, because I've never seen that in any other battle royale game. So I guess it's really cool to have that, because if you're shooting at a squad and you kill someone from that team, it'll notify you that there are 2 other players left from that team, so you can be prepared for that. So that is great, guys. Now, the next tip we're going to speak about is explore and get familiar with hacks. Now, some hacks in the game are extremely OP and they can be countered. For example, if someone has an invisibility hack and someone else has a reveal hack, which by the way reveals all the enemies in your vicinity, if somebody pops the invisibility hack and someone else pops the reveal hack right after, you will still be revealed to the enemy player even if you're invisible. This is called counter, and vice versa applies. If you pop the reveal hack but someone else pops the invisibility hack right after, you won't be revealed to that enemy player. So countering hacks in this game is definitely a thing, and it's absolutely huge. Now, the 2 most OP hacks in this game for pushing and for repositioning is the invisibility hack and the armor hack. Find ways to work around these hacks, guys. Go into the firing range, like I said, and practice. I cannot emphasize these tips are useless if you do not practice them. So guys, with everything being said, we are going to be bringing the video to a close. If you have watched throughout the whole video and made it this far, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. The amount of support, likes, and views on the previous video was absolutely mad crazy. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody who watches the videos. Thank you to everybody who's subscribed, and thank you to everybody who's just liked the video. I appreciate that. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like, and if you're new to the channel, hit the sub, and don't forget notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see all of you guys in the next video. Much love, everybody, and keep it a hundo.